are going to do the Solar Plexus Chakra Healing Spread. I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the Solar Plexus because I didn't know a lot about chakras when I first started awakening, and I didn't realize how connected everything really was. So the Solar Plexus is in your stomach. The Solar Plexus rules over your inner knowledge, your power, and your discipline. So like an affirmation for Solar Plexus is actually, I feel my own power. Physically, your Solar Plexus rules over your digestion and your metabolism. If you want to balance your Solar Plexus and you have some essential oils, some of the essential oils that are Solar Plexus oils are fennel, sandalwood, juniper, lemon, and grapefruit. And then some of the stones are pyrite, citron, this is a giant citron stone right here. Which citron is also the money stone. And I was hanging up one of my dream catchers and one of the feathers fell off, but it was a yellow feather, so I figured that we would put it here with your reading. Tiger's eye and amber. And then if you guys are into yoga, if you want to just kind of like work on your solar plexus, the yoga is a really good way to get your chakras aligned. So boat pose and plank pose, like plank, the one you work out, that's really good for your solar plexus. So a lot of people, know if they feel out of balance, but they don't know the specifics to which chakra. So I just wanted to run through what a balanced solar plexus is versus an unbalanced solar plexus. So balanced solar plexus, you have like a sense of empowerment. You're confident, you've got self-love, you're doing self-love activities, you're actively working towards life purpose, you're motivated, you're at peace with where you are in life. You take responsibility for your decisions, for what you say, for how you make other people feel. You have improved digestion. I know this might be making you guys awkward. And then you have like a really healthy immune system. Just things are, there's a flow to things within your body. An unbalanced solar plexus can be low self-esteem, low confidence, no sense of purpose, like kind of feeling like you're just aimlessly like wandering, getting up to work, to go to bed, that's all you're doing, and it's got you very unmotivated. There's probably a lot of pent-up anger, anxiety, insecurity is huge with a out of balance solar plexus, low metabolism, fatigue, poor digestion, and then there's like liver problems, and then people when they're depressed, a lot of people drink, so that plays into the liver, so that's actually playing into the lack of balance in the solar plexus. So like some really easy ways to try to fix your solar plexus or kind of rebalance it: color therapy, eating yellow, wearing yellow. If you meditate and you visualize warm yellow energy all around your body while you're meditating. And then the sound therapy for the solar plexus is 320, which means that this sacral chakra was 322. I remember being weird about that. And also being around fire is really good. So if you can be an actual fire, awesome. But if you can't, just meditate with candles around you. And yeah, so I just I really wanted to provide a little more information than just like the card reading. For whatever reason, I'm being guided to give more information than less. So I'm always going to include when the reading starts, because I'm noticing that the intro videos of mine are getting longer, but Spirit is telling me to, and as I looked up at the clock, it's 3:22 a.m. and it was 22 at 22 seconds, so apparently, and then I looked here, it's 33. So I'm doing what they want. I'm following suit. But yeah, if you guys are still here, here's the reading, and I hope that we can get things balanced. Hey Scorpio, how are you doing? So today we're going to do your solar plexus chakra healing. And let's see what they have in store for you. I ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside. Allow me to become a conduit for unconditional love, so that we can deliver the message that is in Scorpio's highest good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry about that. Get some drink here. Alright, the first card is going to represent your solar plexus now. Being told to flip this around. Okay, so you're feeling a little out of sorts. You're usually pretty connected with instincts, Scorpio. But right now you're a little out of sorts with things. Just getting kind of out of sorts. Not really sure which direction to go. How can Scorpio better use their logic for this, please? It's almost like you're fighting with yourself, like going back and forth. Like your overall energy for it is like not budging, but like a part of you, I don't know what this pertains to, but a part of you is torn about something. And it's got you thrown off your base. It's like you're thrown off. What's the best way for Scorpio to be proactive with this, please? You're disconnected with your higher self, so it's like you're not seeing things clearly. Putting your energy into the wrong things. You're actually running out of energy because of the fact that you put energy into the wrong things. Seeing things as being like hopeless. Look, I just first started to say I don't like low vibing readings, so we're gonna turn this around right now. You always, first off, Scorpios are extremely strong. I'm the cusp of a Scorpio. My mother's a Scorpio. My dad was a Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpios, listen, y'all are really strong. And your minds are really strong. And you get watery as crap, okay? Like, super watery. So, if there is this revolving door of this isn't going to work out and it's always going to end this way, or whatever the hell it is where you're literally feeding a fear mentality, you've got to stop. Like, part of me wants to scrap this. Not even stop the reading, let you watch me scrap this and come out with some other shit, because this is like already got me, like, I feel annoyed and this isn't my energy at all. I'm feeling annoyed. Like, even me going, like, that's not me. That's awesome. A loss for words. There is no amount of words that I can pick right now that would, in my mind, fix this. But that's not me. Okay, so this is fully your guys' energy, and it's really heavy. You gotta turn your thought process around. This whole, oh, it's gonna be like this forever, and I'm never gonna be able to get out, and all this other, like, negative, low vibing stuff isn't gonna help you. Sorry, I gotta take the. Come here. Come. Dog had stuff on her. Go lay down. Okay, so what's the best way for Scorpio to balance the chakra, please? Get out of the victim mentality. Quit playing the victim. Sorry, I'm not gonna play the whole like poor me shit at all. Listen, I know we've all been through it, especially right now it's Mercury retrograde, but you're seeing problems bigger than they are. You're seeing people or things as like the monsters when they're really not. And when you get into this type of perception, you have to ask yourself, why are you seeing these behaviors from others? Because others are simply a mirror for us to understand our own behaviors and where we need to grow. And being in a victim mentality and not relying on your higher self, because what your higher self is telling you is what you know to be right. And it may go against your ego. It may go against your pride, whatever the hell it is. Because I know how Scorpios are when like they're mad. And I'm getting this overall sense of like you're mad or frustrated at something or someone. And it's got your entire energy thrown off. And in a victim mentality, thinking that nothing's going to change. And that's ridiculous. Listen, I'll tell you the same thing I tell my 9-year-old. If you don't like something, change it by what you're thinking about it. And if something makes you think, or if something makes you feel bad, then don't think about that. It's that simple. It is that simple. Straight up. Okay, what's the best result for, or what's the result in Scorpio balancing their solar plexus, please? Coming out of this victim mentality and seeing that everything is okay. Just because it's a bad day doesn't mean it's a bad life. We're only taking one, guys. You know, like, it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to feel okay, because that's part of the human experience. You're going to come out of this insecurity. This insecurity is going to go away. It's going to diminish completely. And you're in a level of insecurity attached to things, again, like I said, making problems bigger than they are. Okay, so here's whoever or whatever it is, situation A or B or whatever you want to call it, that you're worried about. Okay, that's what he's looking at. But if you see it, what he's looking at is like the version of it that he has created in his mind and made it bigger than it actually is, right? This is all going to change when you stop thinking poor me. Sorry, hate to throw it out there, but listen, I get it. Okay, I get it, but I'm not here to just sugarcoat things either. There is a need to change your perception. All right, that might have been a little harsh. Sorry, guys. My mom was a Scorpio, and we're going through it. I love you guys. But really, though, if you're playing a victim mentality because you're insecure about the lack of connection that you have to your higher self, so it's got you in this deluded sense of nothing's ever gonna change, even a miracle isn't gonna save me, you got to get out of your victim mentality. The best way to do something like this would be like list 10 things you're thankful for every single day. Write out I am affirmations, write out intent for the day. Just simple things like that. If you do that every single day, it'll help you start to see things a little bit differently. You guys should see my dog right now. I'm filming. Just go up there. She's ridiculous. Okay, so now we're going to do a Sacred Geometry Oracle card for you guys. Sacred Geometry Oracle card for Scorpio, please. I swear one day I'm just gonna film her trying to jump on to a stair that's got a ledge like this. This is for Scorpio, please. Alchemy. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. Alchemy usually refers to the process of transforming matter, particularly that from metal, into gold. In a more esoteric sense, alchemy has been associated with magical transformations that have to do with longevity. Magic is as real as we allow ourselves to believe. Whether we aim to transform metal into gold or wish to find the secret to life itself, the immortality of the soul. When we access the mysterious, subtle, and often undefined parts of ourselves that light us up, we get a taste of real magic. Love is one of the greatest, most mysterious, and magical energies in the universe. When love comes to us and we open our hearts to welcome it, in true alchemy can work its magic on every aspect of our being. In tantric traditions, it is believed that when two people merge through not only their physical bodies, but with all energetic aspects of themselves aligned as well, they can reach states of consciousness that have powerful rejuvenating effects that can even open the door to immortality. These heightened states of consciousness can also be achieved by a single individual. The key either way is the intentional, directed, deep state of love that merges all dualistic aspects, the masculine and the feminine, with others and ultimately within ourselves. The alchemy image shows how one becomes two, or is it the other way around? From the center, source, spin the two aspects of masculine, left circle with the upward triangle, and feminine, right circle with the downward triangle. Sorry, guys. Representing the dualistic world of the physical plane. The bright orange represents the color of our sacral chakra, which is linked to our sexuality, our connection with others, and its freeing effect on the body and mind. Purple and violet represent our connection to the higher realm and source, indicating that our consciousness is as much part of the merging as our physical bodies are. The large triangles refer to the union between the masculine and the feminine, where the upward triangle represents the masculine and the downward one, the feminine. The number 6 circles light sources, represents harmony, love, and balance. It's really beautiful. There's a need to be able to see things from another's perspective, and being able to see things from another's perspective allows you to understand a little more fully where they come from, or where they're coming from, or where their perspective derives from. And it allows you to not be so upset, because once you understand a person, it's really hard to be mad at them unless you actively choose to be mad at someone. And to be mad at someone based on their perspective because they had a different upbringing or whatever it may be is like the equivalent of being upset with a 5-year-old about not being able to do arithmetic. So just keep that in mind. Alright, give me a Goddess Power card for a Scorpio, please. I dislike when my cards are bent one way. I'm gonna bend them back. Card, please. These cards are relatively new, so some of them are sticking to each other. I know they're trying. I can feel it. Alright. Persephone, an experience. Sometimes not knowing is a great gift. Right now, the Greek goddess Persephone invites you into a state of open-hearted learning. Discernment comes with experience. And at this moment, it's okay to admit you don't know or fully understand what is in front of you. Be curious and teachable. The goddess Persephone will be with you to ensure you will not fall prey to unconscious commitments and dangerous alliances, just as her own naivety caused her to strike a terrible deal with the god of the underworld. That said, every experience has value. No matter what choice you make right now, the consequences will have a lasting effect as you integrate your lessons and trust the road to destiny. Alright, Scorpio. I hope this helped you guys. You have a good day. Namaslay.